Hey guys, how's it going? Joshua Shanti here once again. Today I want to talk a little bit about the way that children are raised from the past and the present. Now, in my personal experience, I've had a lot of parents from friends and family that always like to repeat the same sentence, which is, oh, my parents did it, so I should do it to you. It's kind of like a torture thing, and also kind of like a mind trip, because they think that since their parents did it to them, that somehow it seems deemed to be okay, or that they should repeat that process. Now the funny thing is even in that factor, they know themselves, and if you ask them, they'll say, yeah, I hated when my parents did that to me, but yet it seems they do it anyways. So there seems to be a confusion with children or people that have that happen to them when that's presented to them. It's kind of like, okay, well, if they did it and you didn't like it, then why would you do it to me, kind of deal. It seems like that parents nowadays feel like old ways of raising children or teaching is still acceptable now. It doesn't mean that it still is acceptable, or it doesn't mean that it's the proper way of going about things. I feel like that there's a way better way of raising your children, or going about ways to raise your children, to be able to have them have a better outcome or a better mind state when they grow up. I can say that from my own personal experience, just from having my own parents do those kind of things to me or say those kind of things, or even seeing different ways that different parents raise their children. I've had a little bit of experience raising children myself, so I can say that in my own personal experience I can see how it can reflect on the way that you raise your children, or the way that you were raised, which may reflect on how you raise your children. So when it comes to that, we have to really consider a lot, because each and every small thing that a child is inflicted with when it grows up tends to be the way that it sees the world, or sees that reflection of its own personal self. So we have to really be cautious of the way that we present ourselves to our children, or the way we raise our children. With so much information out there nowadays, with computers, technologies, books, people that you can hire to come help you, there's no way that you can't find a good way to raise your child, a proper way to raise your child. Especially the people who felt like they didn't have proper raising, or people who feel like that they didn't like the way that their parents raised them. Now is the time to actually make that difference. Your child is going to be the future, so we need to make sure that the future is going to be beneficial for everyone. The future is going to be more brighter than it was for you in your childhood. So it's always up to us to make that conscious decision to make a better and brighter future for all of us. Our children are the future, and we have to make sure that they have and make the best future that we can have. So let's do it. Why wait? Make that difference. Let this knowledge make the change for the future.